Do you have
everyone prepare if you have not? I just invited the places to the raid.
Oh, you did? Okay, I was supposed to ask. Daedalus, where are you?
Guessing not here.
Ah, there he is.
What time to do it while you are still in installment? And,
try and log out somewhere safe near Nax.
yeah, if you're on the bench.
And just log up in the Argent Dawn cave. Cave.
The bench
Close
raid,
to the
if
next
you move the main
safe.
raid, and then just log off behind the ziggurat south, northwest of the teleporter.
Callistus, are you coming? You're missing the buff.
Is Luton not supposed to be in the raid?
Yeah, I'm parked at Nax.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop it in 10 seconds.
Yes.
Comparing the sheet with the current setup, we have one more rogue and we have one more mage.
One more rogue and one more mage.
And 0 spot for Pluton at the moment.
From what I'm seeing, Fireball should be on the bench.
That's quite unfortunate.
Yeah, Fireball should be unbenched.
I'd really like to be there.
From what I'm seeing, Fireball. I think that's case for everyone else as well.
Yeah, hard's killing here.
Horde at Lights Out?
Yes. There's no horde here. They're gonna run away.
Be careful not to get stage spotted.
Last time we stayed here, we had people die though. But are Horde waiting like outside?
No, I think we tried like
Let's run.
People, yeah.
Like on the, I've not been killed. Like I haven't actually even seen Horde waiting on the journey. It's just that at Lights Out we have a lot of people.
People don't need to be so quick off the mark here. We're all moving struggles behind.
On the first raid, we like all grouped up. We got some buffs, and then like Horde just started picking people up.
I think the only like reason we would be killed if we summon people, and I hope we're not gonna do that.
There are still 3 people in Stormwind and 2 in Ironforge.
Pluton, I'm not in the main raid.
Oh, okay.
So we had one more rogue as well. So I guess that's Harrington, who is currently in. Who do we have coming in on his spot? Like who would be?
Pluton, but
yeah, but Pluton, there is one spot, so that's Pluton.
Pluton is supposed to be in the main raid.
Yeah, and we have a spot for him. But
other than that, it was Quantumon.
Logging on now.
Alright, Quantumon, so I guess we're fine. Warp Dancer, which buff weapons do you have?
What do you say?
What buff weapons?
Debuff weapons.
Yeah.
I only have
Annihilator and or Nightfall.
I don't have Nightfall. I only have placed.
I got them both now. Both the other ones.
But so Warp Dancer doesn't have either of them, so they haven't stood out for both that and then bring them in after.
Just summon the stragglers when there's no horde here.
Yeah, let's summon. No one's here, so
where do you run? Lots of right?
Mede. Oh, Mede.
Yeah, lower fab.
Okay, bench raiders. Figure out northwest of this
Record and Callistus. And next time, guys, please have a Hearthstone in Viso. Makes this a lot easier, especially if we have Horde here. This time we were lucky. Didn't have that.
And if you have hard cooldown, just go into the stockade.
Stockades, yeah.
So if you're in the bench trade, you can look at the map and see where I am. That's
Horse coming.
log out.
Horse coming.
Okay, let's
Holding coming.
let's move in then.
So far there's 4 of them. But there
Yeah,
are
it's fine.
2
Let's just go in. Let's not risk it. I don't want to even
It's
get
chopping
fucking
milk, so let's just
purged.
get inside.
People who aren't here already. No. And I think Kallista's got a summon as well. At least Bang White started one.
I did finish it, so...
Yeah. Is he here?
This just wrote on Discord that his router is unstable.
What? He's...
He wrote
Okay.
a message on Discord that the
Okay, well then I think we'll just have to have him removed.
get him OP.
Is there a mage on the bench? There is.
Yeah, we have Fireball, we have
Okay, I'm just inviting Fireball, I guess.
Kagro as well.
Then you remove OP from the setup
Okay, it has
just an
been.
hour ago.
You can get you should actually grab OP if he's around. He's not in bench trade, but you should grab him if he's available.
I think he left. That's what it sounded like to me.
He's in the raid chat. He's in Discord. Voice. Let's try pinging him.
Well, I mean, we'll probably need more mages for Kel'Thuzad at least. So, it's more mages available
Jesus.
there.
All this water.
Do you have a mage yet or no?
Harrington, do you want to build the groups? Gave you assist. Yes, we were missing. Kallista's is having internet problems, so I invited him.
Alright. It's on the Hooray 3 signups as a bench. It has people listed for each class. I don't have a priority set up, it's just listing everything. I'll set up a priority really quick, I guess.
We're losing people back. What's going on?
Shouldn't really.
So Fireball's in for Callista's?
Yes. Okay, so I have the healer list for the add-on. Hello? Healer add-on. Oh, was it populated? Already?
Low time healers in rotation, no problem.
I don't think it's done.
I posted an opposite channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we just need to be patient.
yeah, we don't have a healer officer in time right now. Did that work? I can be myself, even though I did update the add-on. But I guess if it works for you guys, that's fine. Is there any healer who would be up for calling out the names of the people who need to...
I don't understand this. I've not done this yet.
I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there not a real full timer?
People must need to log back in because we're doing 6 minutes buffs. So it's
Yeah.
super annoying.
Yeah, let's everyone please log in. I don't know what
So in this add-on, I see low fat healers and then the
name of healers and their order and if they are ready or not.
Basically, Eleanor, you heal after the Sarah. It's not ready on the timer, and that's the only time you do.
Sounds easy enough.
Super.
What's the heal I should use on who? I guess on the
Max rank.
Max rank heal in touch.
Yeah. They're either
Yeah,
that or
maybe.
if you're spec into regrowth, then max rank regrowth makes sense sometimes.
You have a dress.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they replaced you again with Fireball.
Alright.
Yeah, so.
I literally walked my car and it started raining, so.
Yeah.
Fuck this day.
We will
You guys
need
have a
you
good
for
one. Good luck,
Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah.
Man, if I'm not drunk as shit by then, I'll come help. But like, this day is just not going my way. It's not just you guys. Like, I got it fucked up. So, just good luck. That's good luck.
Yeah. Have fun, dude.
Pop consumables now. Not 10 or 15 minutes, but the other ones.
Thank Basta could you log in so we can buff?
We could have gotten OPU in for workouts for this fight, because Harrington's gonna leave after this. I thought.
We're gonna get more props in at that point. I don't have Corba, I don't have any soldiers.
Okay.
I question, do all the mages go grab first buff or groups?
Group 2 will be grabbing the first buff, then followed by group 3, 4.
Okay.
So at group 1 is not getting a buff, but why am I in it?
You should be getting it.
Any easy way to find groups are fine.
Nope. Some groups buff with all first groups.
No, that's not a good idea either.
All groups have marked out right now. I was busy sorting something out.
Yeah. Eleanor's, like when you need to use bandages in the shadow protection potions, bigwigs will both show an icon on your screen, but it will also be called out in raid. It's just really crucial that you do it exactly when it's called out.
Sure.
It's a matter of seconds.
That's fine. I got. Oh, there you go, Gluten. You can have a thought too. I'll spoil you today.
Thank you, kind sir.
Suppose Matthias is mid-tank. Then I guess we're ready to go.
Warp needs the lower close though.
Wait a minute, Kermit here. My pally power doesn't work. Which buffs am I in charge of?
I have no idea, but we have a healer channel called HavenShire. So if you join that one, you can ask there. All the other panels should be in it.
Yes. I don't know. Just unlocking people. That will give crazy. Okay, giving you this so you can set up whatever needs to be done for loot. You can just use Spirit of Sands now. Use it to save your world buffs. You'll get the most use out of it that way. And let's get to using 10 and 15 minute consumables now. We have enough already. I'll be calling out the consumables. Can someone call out the group timers for spores? You have
So do you want to move group 1 to group 8 and then group 2 to group 1?
I guess we just don't have... Like, Isoban doesn't have imp either. All the warlocks are sacrifice. To my knowledge. So there won't really be any imp action. And it shouldn't be needed with world buffs. Like, Matt has 12k health. If that's not enough for healers, that's... Yeah.
Yeah. Even the healers are around 7k. So
in Kirintor, if we used a Imp Warlock, it was actually in the mage group, because the mages were gonna die because of max health.
Yeah, probably might be a good idea. I can see, for example, like some
we don't have any
warlocks.
We don't have any warlocks in the raid, so just might be Kermit is currently in full tier 1. I'm moving him to a mage.
Dampen magic now, right?
Yeah, dampen magic, go for it.
Damn it, man. Why isn't your tier 1 enchanted? Fuck.
Shut up, villainous.
You gotta get strength on it at least.
Queen, please log back on. Oh,
And mages, can we please have Scorch at the start and then drop that ignite when we get buff and fireballs from that one? No Scorch ignites, please.
okay, get full mana. Quinn, please get online and we'll get going. I guess I'll be calling on the support groups.
Alright, so 15 minutes.
Oh. Yes, yes. Now. Just gonna start a long pull timer. 15 seconds. That is when we go.
Take your groups again.
They're way in the back. Rekor, what are you doing?
And the range will stack on the star. Going in 3. Yes, the same curses. Go. And yeah, if you have not already, use shadow protection potions now. Very important. And one will be going in 5. And new curses. 1 now. The spore is to the left.
Why are people healing up on us?
Yeah.
Why are you going all out threat before you get the fucking buff?
Okay, sushi next. Don't use for all out the
Okay. So stack on star now. We need to get close, and group 3, this is yours.
The boss close to the spores.
Sorry, I
Kermit
forgot.
Light next.
Group 4 is next now. 4 now.
We need to be a bit conservative here. Keep Kermit Light.
5 is next.
Jesse X,
5
heal.
more.
Get Matthew as well. This is not
Matt
good
is
enough.
dying, kill him!
More in.
Okay.
Heal.
6 is next.
Hard in. Heal.
6
He's gonna die.
Moose and heal. Lazara heal. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. We had 3 healers that healed right on the bat for some reason.
I haven't thrown out a single hill because I wasn't called.
Oh, did you dispel or
Yeah,
abolish
you
poison?
must have done
You
something
don't
because you got the
cast
stuff.
I mean, mine would have been ready again by the time, but yeah, I did dispel poison. That was nothing said about
That affects the debuff, yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. But in my case, I then realized I couldn't dispel again afterwards. But mine would have been
Use the
done
ice.
again before I could.
Yeah. It's not personal to you. There was 3 persons who did it. It's just not
Oh yeah, no.
good enough.
I'm
If
just
you have
it-
Blast on in light
yeah.
zone, you can use it.
You should have
And
that
it's
on
ready,
now,
but
though.
yeah.
And everybody should have had shit.
But I mean, Pluton was here already. But please try to stack on the boss.
Oh, so much world.
We're really so much, you guys.
It's a few.
Why are the people going fucking ham on the boss for the first and second fight?
We didn't go ham.
That was
We
just
didn't have salvation, so
Did we not have solution?
Pluton did not have salvation. I licked it when I got back.
Did we have any DIs up? Jesse, did you update the Big Wigs add-on after our first week of raiding? When did you
Guys.
download the add-on back?
Guys, you need to be way faster with your use. That was simply just not good enough. Like, that just had 13,000 health. Like, we had so much room for error there with all the shit we had popped and all our buffs. So that was just not good enough at all. Yeah, it's just it's terrible to say it.
So yeah, Jesse, just replace the main Big Wigs add-on. You don't need to replace any other add-on, but yeah, you should probably do that now if it wasn't working for you. So it will go better.
Record, don't come here. There's horde over here.
Okay, I'll make the groups a bit differently. We had like the tank group being 8, so I'll just yeah, it is. It's got time.
And excuse me for asking, how does the group composition impact this one?
It's just for the add-on because it calls out the like group 1, group 2, group 3, so this way we don't need to think about it. No, you can do that with 3, so...
Fuck, I hate hordes.
Just after the raid, you go to the last of chapel, and then you gank.
New shadow protection potion.
Like last week, right?
Yeah. That was fun. Until I get smashed.
So, I guess I'll be explaining the fight for everyone here. So Lotheb places an aura on everyone, and what that aura does is that if you cast any healing spell, including poison cleansing, often I think shields as well, like basically everything that help people stay alive, is going to place a debuff on you, and that debuff makes you unable to cast healing spells for a minute. So basically what that means is that no one except the tank will be receiving any healing, and that is why the DPS need to be using consumables to keep themselves alive. So what you need is 3 shadow protection potions, greater ones, and a health stone or whipper root or night dragon's breath, and then bandages, I think up to 3. And well, for DPS and healers, for DPS the most important part about this fight is the spore. The spore spawns on either the left side or the right side. It always spawns on the same side, so now we know it spawns on the left side. And what the spore does is that when you kill it, it gives 5 people within 10 yards of it a massive crit boost, like 50%, or maybe even 64%. Yeah, something like that. So a mad increase in DPS, and it also makes your abilities deal no threat. I think your auto attacks still do the threat, but that's about it.
No, nothing cool.
Yeah, might be. Whatever. Basically what it means is that you cannot get aggro after you get the buff, and you do a lot of DPS. The boss places a debuff 2 minutes and 10 seconds or 2 minutes into the fight, and after 10 seconds have gone, the debuff will deal 2.5k DMG to you. And this will be recast every 30 seconds after the initial 2-minute pause. Something. No, I can't actually summon Record, I don't have any soul shards. And melee will be getting hit by a poison debuff that doesn't deal much damage, but what this poison debuff does is that it will interrupt your bandage. So when you need to bandage as a melee, you need to either move out when the poison debuff is about to run out. I think I heard 3 seconds before the poison is gonna end. You need to move out of melee and then bandage after the poison has dropped off. And what else? Well, there is the healer list that we saw. In that list you will see ready between, well, to the right of everyone's name, and when they cast a heal and they get a cooldown, it will show a timer in red that they cannot heal. And basically what we do is we move down the list all the time, and the next healer gets ready to heal. Also, you can pre-cast heals even if it's not your turn, in case the tank goes to like 2k health or something. We don't want him to die. Because of the add-on, the order can be like moved around a bit, because we see that okay, this guy popped a heal, so someone else needs to move after. And anything else? I can't think of anything. So next time we'll have Group 1 take the first spore, followed by Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5, Group 6, Group 7. Group 8 will not take a spore, so when Group 7 has gotten theirs, the next one will be Group 1.
If you cannot see local healers healing rotation not populated yet, you need to reload, then it reappears.
I relogged and it's not here.
Does not show it?
It worked for me. I would then just try it again. So if you can't see the list, just reload.
The game
or
that way.
Reload.
I saw the healer. Yes, I saw the list before.
Hey, did you download?
Yeah, and I also saw it before. It just has a habit of disappearing. But it resetted my list just when you got me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that the server has...
It worked just fine after I relogged, but then it reappeared. So just do that.
It's still not preparing for me.
Have you tried to go into Big Wigs and under extras and activate it, or reboot it?
Extras.
Can you do /BW?
I'm just rebooting it. Ah, there we go. Manually rebooting it showed it again. There we go. I'm good.
Like you can either do that or relog. It didn't work for me to reboot it manually first, but then it worked after I relogged. So.
Yeah, I'm good to go now. I got.
So we're just waiting for Lazara and a couple of DPS to log in, I guess. Have we done a buff check?
If you loot the window,
we need to log on before it's off.
Yeah, people need to log on now.
Yeah, I'm buffed, so don't worry.
We did someone unplug, please.
Have people already popped the shadow protection code?
Yeah, use your consumables now. Okay, we're moving the wall group a bit. I'll place them in 5, so group 2 will be a melee group. We need to be a bit faster this time.
Andreas, do you know if healing touch is affected by the healer as well?
Everything is.
Sorry, Nature Swiftness.
Nature Swiftness is not.
Okay.
But don't worry too much about overheal. It doesn't matter if you have a bit of overheal. What matters is
I will
go to 50%. You shouldn't be at 50% health at any point.
I will heal when I'm told to heal.
Yeah, it's a good rule of thumb. I'll call when you're the next in line. It doesn't mean when I say your name that you need to throw your heal directly afterwards. You need to
of course,
look at his health, but he shouldn't go under 50% health as a rule of thumb ever during this fight.
Sounds good.
While you don't heal, it's a good idea to DPS, I guess. Yeah, for Starfire.
Look at me, man. It's gonna bring down thieves.
Okay, 10-15 minute cooldowns, consumables if you have not already, and of course use everything else as well if you haven't.
We should start from the left.
Yeah, we'll be moving to the left side of the room. Are we done with buffs? That's Shadow Protection doesn't actually do anything on this fight, so you cannot resist.
You're going to engage in the left-hand side, so
Boss actually has a really small threat range, but no need to risk it. So Jessic, you don't have the add-on working for you. You can't see the list, right? Okay,
oh,
that means that
disappeared from me as well.
Yeah, I'll call your name.
So basically, we probably can't see their names as not ready on the list. Because I don't know what's going on. Like this happened, this worked fine. This add-on before.
Is it only Dexter who can't see the list? Right, wider plus if you can't see the list.
Jeevan can't see it apparently.
I mean, it's kind of self-sabotage when you depend on an add-on, so...
We have two people who can't see it.
If you can't see the list, have you tried either relocking or rebooting it? Because that works.
Oh, I had it on 2 seconds. I haven't downloaded the old version, which was...
I mean, I had it disappear with the old version. I have it now. I uploaded it before the raid, and it did disappear for me. But the reload UI didn't work.
For me, only rebooting thing manually worked after trying to relog at the start.
Yeah, like if this add-on doesn't work, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time, it's not worth the trouble, but it used to work fine. So we were hoping that it would be a bit better.
See? Salvation of Fury Warriors.
Yes, please.
Can Jesse and Moine still not see the list?
Just repopulated.
Okay. It's just, if so, we might want them not to have the healing right after each other.
If you get any
spread them.
Screenshot and we'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
Can you repopulate it, please? Thank you.
Okay, range please stack on the star. We'll be moving, trying to stay a bit on the right, so we're not too close to the spawn that spawns.
But PoV, we don't have Salvation of Warriors.
Okay, Salvation of Warriors then.
No, we get Salvation of Warriors.
Who is doing Salvation on Warriors? They probably... Is there... I guess they have... Protection Warriors have Sanctuary or something?
Right, Jesse sees it now.
Yeah, I'll call that.
You can see who it doesn't work for.
Can we get fucking Salvation on Warriors? Who is doing Salvation on Warriors?
No one is. Why not?
The rogues kill Salvation.
Whom are not assigned them to
Everyone does restoration.
Given and Kermit are the ones with the sis, they're the ones who can sort it out.
Priest also like and so are hunters to be exact. Yeah.
But yeah, this is the problem when we have like a huge roster and we're moving people around all the time. We don't have people assigned to do this shit every time, the same people. Okay, so which paladin wants to do pally power then? Right now, one of you?
Can do it.
Sorry, can you say your name?
Yeah, give it to me.
That's Holy.
Okay, so Medea give assist to Holy Slam, and he will set pally power out. Just, I guess, Salvation Warriors as the first. That would be the most important part. But yeah, this is just something that comes with a huge roster. Like, we have over 100 active raiders, so basically we should have three people or more ready to do pally power whenever other people are not in the raid. Like, we don't have Ulki in the raid, but he will probably be joining us later, and we also don't have any healing officers right now. That's it. But yeah.
Now we lost kings, that's nice.
Yeah, it will take some time. They will do rebuffs. And we will need a new buff of dampen magic, so just pop it.
And have new 15 minutes buffs.
Yeah.
I'm
This is like, this is
getting huge.
Let's try to do it right once and not wipe 3 times.
Challenge accepted.
Progression race ways.
Yep. Oh shit.
Add-on. It's like a, come on guys.
Yeah, you call it, I think the fight is over.
Have you guys replaced the your version of Big Wigs with one in the folder?
Yeah, that's what I did. Maybe I have some saved variables or something for the new ones, or maybe the server is a bit different. I don't know. It disappeared. I don't care.
Yeah.
Gordon, just know your spot in the line.
Yeah. I'll just call it out. I can see the list. I'll call it out. You'll be fine.
Oh, now I have these.
People don't fall asleep.
The only problem is that you might not see them as not ready. Like they might have the ready on next to ready.
But at least I can see when
I lost it, I didn't reload you out, I've got it.
Pull has been sent out, it's happening in 5.
3, 1, let's go. Okay, group 1 going in 5. Don't have aggro now.
Sushi heal.
Probably might not have the add-on, so the next one, group 1. Oh, okay.
Kermit light heal.
Just be spam casting and whenever he drops. Group 2, now, move.
Heal.
Group 1, you need to move out. Oh, yeah.
We're owning heal.
New curses. Group 3, move now. Group 3, move.
Different heal.
Next up is group 4.
Foreign is next.
Group 4, move now.
Holy Slam.
Group 5 is next.
Sarah.
Group 5, move now.
Elmas.
Group 6 is next. Group 6, move now.
Gavin.
Group 7 is next.
Sushi.
Group 7, move now.
You got the buffs, don't worry about KTM.
Yep. New curses. Group 1 is next.
Kermit light.
Group 1, move now.
GTX.
Did it.
The owning is next.
Group 2 is next. 2, move now.
Ketron is next.
List disappeared.
Group 3 is next. New curses. Group 3 move. Shadow protection potions now. Use them right away. Group 4 is next.
Still.
Elena's.
Group 4 move now.
Just Nexus Wave. Gavin. The max heal and they have pants and everything. Sushi.
Group 5 move now. Group 6 move now.
Yes, EX. Oh, Kermit Light, sorry. Kermit heal.
Group 7 is next.
GSEX. Moaning.
Group 7 now.
Group 7.
Curses.
Ketron is next.
Group 1 is next. Bandage now. Group 1, go now.
Fallen.
Okay, this 4 is not gonna group 1.
Holy Slam.
Group 2, move now.
The Sarah is next. Elena's come with a quick heal after.
Okay, curses. Group 3, move now.
Kevin.
Healthstone.
Healthstone.
Sushi.
Group 4 is next. Move now.
Kermit Light.
5 is next.
GSX.
Now. Potion and bandage.
Use that potion.
Bone him.
Nuke the boss. Group 6, take it. And just kill the boss. Just kill the boss.
Ketron is next.
Don't care about the spores, just kill the boss now. You won't have the debuff running out.
Holy Slam is next. The Sarah.
Kill the boss, kill the boss.
Then Elena.
Alright. There we go. Okay, Rusty dead. That was a pretty fast kill. And a splinter, so that's our 14th for... What was it? Banquet, right? And also you cast their stuff.
Yeah, the
list is not working. Yeah.
It's
We
weird.
need to think
But,
of another option or make a way to make it actually work.
I did that.
Medreus was very good on the call. So
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so for horsemen, we'll have one healer move in and all the protection warriors we have on the bench. That should be Daedalus and Irinia. So we need 3 DPS to move out. Any volunteers? If not, we'll be assigning people to leave.
The first kill goes to me.
Okay, Rekor, thank you. Gibble.
I'll just go to bed.
Okay.
So see what Daedalus now?
After 4 horsemen, we'll be moving in 2 more healers, but we'll be getting out tanks. Someone was going out completely, so yeah. Okay, Rekor, Gibble, you guys can just log out. That's how you leave the instance easiest way to leave it. And so Rekor, Gibble, and who else? Who do I Blood Faith?
Yeah, I already left logging up.
Okay, great.
Good blood.
So Nirinia, Daedalus, and Fuki. You can get into the main raid. We have the trash to kill. And yeah, so Aller will be moving you out for this fight because you don't need the flex, right?
Yeah, that's
because
right.
yeah. Okay, so
But,
you can log off.
but yeah, I step out for no problem, but we have to remember that we have to progress here.
Yeah. Indeed. But the Pharaoh wouldn't be tanking.
Alright, that's fine then.
Yeah, we have enough warriors.
With trinkets.
I think so.
Got mine.
And I can just log out, right?
Yeah, you can just log off, and then when you log back in, I think you should be outside. Is Daedalus there?
He's in channel 2, I'll drop down and yell.
Nirinia, just
Hold on. Barbel, make a portal to Stormwind for me, please.
Iron Forge is faster.
No, Stormwind,
Oh, right,
half
okay.
thing.
Yeah. You're sure?
Thank you.
Alright, Daedalus is around. We got him.
Okay. And wait, did we have... How many people did we have leave the raid? Because we have 2 empty spots, even though we have Nirinia in and... Okay. Did we...
I don't know, just logged off.
It seems we've lost 3 of the roots.
Alright, Aller. Ah, fucking Aller. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, inviting big ass. And, okay. Making...
I'm logged off.
Yeah. It's just, I'm just thinking... Did someone else leave as well? Okay, I think we had one too many DPS move out. So can we have one of you log back in?
Yeah. Get a half set.
I don't know. Record wants to get back in at least, so can you log back on, Record, if you're here? Yeah, you won't get ported out, but people can enter the raid even like while you're offline. And if the raid is full and you log on, you should be ported out. Can we summon Record as well? And we'll start clearing while we wait for Nirinia. There is no need for us to wait for him to actually get here. Just catch. And yeah, moving Mojika to 8. Okay, so like we said before, the tank 1, I'll just put it on the tank channel. Tank 1 will have a square, I think it was. Yeah, let's do that as well now. There we go. Tank 1 is square, tank 2 is moon.
I just got purged.
feels bad, man.
So I knew it fucked anyway.
So we're killing the triangle first, it seems. Stun it now. After this cross. Oh.
No way.
Having so static kill order is good.
Well, Neri, now
there are lots of problems with the other, like, I would say a lot bigger problems. Like, DPS not knowing what to kill first. So, tanks, mark yourself with the marks in chat. So tank 1 square, tank 2 moon, tank 3 triangle, tank 4 diamond, tank 5 circle, tank 6 star, tank 7 cross, and tank 8 skull. And stun this bad boy. So those will be the marks that you're going to be using. Yeah, healers watch out. And yeah, the kill order is square, moon, triangle, diamond. Square is the first. We won't be using skull unless we want a precast without a tank on it. Get square first, and watch out for the patrols, or wait, they're going down or coming up?
Coming up.
And outrange the Shadowball volley, just stay out of range. And where are the gargoyles?
The gargoyles are the orange.
Back.
Get the gargoyle. Maybe not. We'll keep distracted.
Do we have a tank to step in for Pluton? He needs to go.
Distract. Hello?
We don't have any more.
Aller? I guess that's an option.
I have some Furies on the bench, but...
Wait, am I number 8 or...?
Yeah, okay, yeah. You can set yourself as number 8.
Gargoyle,
Yeah, we'll do gargoyles first. Yeah, sorry, I should be calling stuff out, but there's a lot going on right now.
Don't forget to brief us. It's important.
Very important. Okay, gargoyles coming up, and we should have time to kill these here. Here we go. Okay, so moon first then. We just always go by the tank order, and tank number 1 should be killing things that we are killing first. Well.
Should I know this Eller?
Yes. Okay, Ethan ring. We have the patrol coming. Let's keep the guardians out of line of sight on the right and left side. That will be tanks 2 and 3. So a noble and warp dancer. A noble on the left, warp dancer on the right. Yeah, just keep them out of line of sight on the right. And the healers on a noble and warp dancer need to be with them. Very important. And Death Knight Vindicator will be pulled into the room, so we stay out of line of sight of the guardians. Here we go. Yep. And outrange the aura.
Have there been any healers? I don't think so.
Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, no.
And then the guardians.
There wasn't any tanks that come threat, that's why
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, all the cavalry guys need to tank, so no matter what I didn't call that out. Come rest Ravner. Get mana.
So John doesn't have good tanking gear, but Liren is around.
Balance,
Okay, you want to use Alter then?
Yeah, we're using Alter.
Okay, so no need for tank.
Got the simultaneous crossbows and lockdown.
Yeah. It's like we played before.
This needs simultaneous.
Please run log.
Sorry, what did someone say?
You went there.
In the middle there. And let's mark these. Okay, looking out. Yeah,
Are we just
look out.
skipping this one?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright,
Yeah, so, okay,
before we go, don't stealth.
Yeah, no stealth. And stick to the wall. Go to the other side of the green ship.
Good old OK, posting healing assignments when there's only 2 trash men left.
I was working on 4 horsemen once, so I didn't want to get through that.
Okay. So get to the other side, drink and eat.
Remember to kick the arcane cushion.
Oh, you want to move to the other side?
Yeah, you can tank them right here where we're at. You just
We can, but that's to move first.
Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, what we have done when we do the skip is that we tank them right in front of where we're standing, so we don't risk pulling a patrol on the other side. Yeah, but I don't know. It's up to you.
Let's try it. Let's try it. See how it goes. So we still need counter spells on them when they start casting, so they keep moving, and we'll move to the other side of the room as a raid. Again, no stealth. Stick to the wall and move to the other side, and don't pull the patrol from the other side. So stay on this side of the next room. Let's go. So it's not coming yet, but okay, patrol is coming now. Just make sure you're not standing too close.
Yeah, we're still fine.
Yep. Well, I think he's actually fine as well.
Yeah.
Just the
You
turns.
can't call yourself fine.
Okay. Are the tanks in order on the aura, or do we want to swap them around? I would want to have the first tank on. Wait, was it Dane? Yeah, first tank on Dane being number 1. So tanks. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's the best. So just so you'll set yourself as number 3, and I think all tanks have assist. Aside from Aller, if we can give Aller assist as well. So I want every one in the order.
Just double check, we're going clockwise from 1, yeah? And 1 should be starting.
Yes, Thane.
Counterclockwise.
Trade me for a flask. If you
It
need
is
it.
clockwise, right?
Main targets are counterclockwise, starting from the same.
It's clockwise for tanks.
Yeah, the rotation is clockwise.
No, the main targets, the main tank targets are counterclockwise.
Can we have them clockwise?
No, it's clockwise.
We always did it clockwise.
Okay, guys, wait. Just who is the first tank on Thane?
No.
Nova. Okay, second tank on Thane.
No.
Okay. Third tank, first on Mograine is Matt. Second on Mograine.
I'll be second.
No, we should put the Fury.
Yeah, you're...
Put the Fury.
Okay, so which Fury?
Valigar.
Okay, Valigar. And then first on Zediac, right? Yes.
Neary.
Lomo, isn't it?
Blomeo is on the far left.
Yeah, that's going around clockwise. So yeah. I'll take it.
Mograine is north. No, Mograine is like right.
No, it wasn't. Because things always saying 3, 4, always Mograine so counterclockwise. Always that way.
Like just look at the minimap. You move clockwise according to the minimap.
You're moving clockwise, yeah, but
yes.
the main targets are clockwise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Counterclockwise, you're moving clockwise.
Okay, so first tank on Zeliek.
I'll take it.
Okay, here. Second tank on Zeliek.
I guess north maybe? Right.
Okay. First tank on Lady. Dancer. And second tank on Lady.
Hello.
Alright.
That should be it.
Your name? Aller. Just call me Ella.
The yeah, but the add-on doesn't want me to call
You shouldn't be there with the buffs.
Yeah.
Should
yeah.
we reach forward for a bit?
Nah, just come back.
Okay, so north is Mograine. Oh, move out.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. Just, and we'll be doing a demonstration of how this works as well in the room like we did last time, because we definitely have people, like lots of people, who haven't done the tactic we did last week. So this will require some practice, some dry practice. Hopefully, we'll replace some real wives. We can go as fast as possible. So let's have pets in 4 corners of this room. Can we have? I'll mark myself as Skull for now. So 1 pet at Skull, please. A Hunter or a Warlock. Okay, here we have Wind Serpent, number 1. On the other side, Electro, yes. And then we have the 3rd pet. And then the 4th pet. So this will be a. Can any Warlock summon a Imp? If you haven't buffed yourself with Shadow yet? Or we can have Bulky. Yeah, Bulky is fine. So the bear is the pet number 4. And so, Bulky will be presenting Mograine with his mighty hammer. Thane will be demonstrated by Palpatine. The red Wind Serpent on the left. Lady will be Electro, the white Wind Serpent. And Zeliek will be Wind Serpent, the red Wind Serpent on the right. And I want all the healers to move into their corners right now, and all first tanks to move on their corners as well. Have we done the healer assignments, like which healers are in which corners? Yes? Okay, so all healers in those spots now. Yeah, if someone can make groups, so group 1 to 4 is DPS groups, groups 5 to 8 are tank plus healer groups. That would be great while I explain this. And what was the healer order? I always forget it. Was it Priest?
Priest. Yeah, and I'll be acting as a druid, and I should be in the corner on the east there, but I'm not.
Yeah, you're a boss, that's fine. So, when the first mark hits, all priests move 1 boss clockwise. So, priests move now to the next boss clockwise. So, if you, well, I'll mark myself like as a Skull. If you were moving, you would move to this boss. If you were on Palpatine, you would move to this boss. This is moving clockwise. And when the second mark hits, and then druids move 1 clockwise, go now. And when the third mark hits, paladins move 1 clockwise. Move now. And this is the basic idea of the fight. Basically what the idea is that we have 2 healers active at any boss at any time, and 1 healer basically moving at all times. So no healer is left alone. And for DPS, we have 4 DPS groups. They're not set yet. Yeah, Dank, you can do it. Yeah, go for it. You can do the groups. That's fine. Do you have assist? No. Can we give Dank Basta assist in group 3? Bro? Okay. So DPS groups will be group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Group 1 will be starting on the left. Yes, on the left. So where the skull is now. This is where group 1 will be starting the fight. Group 2 will be starting the fight in the right corner where MergeBringer is. And groups 3 and 4 will move at the start to the safe zone in front of the steps, in front of the horseman. When the second mark hits, group 3 will move to MergeBringer. Actually, I'll do them group by group, because otherwise it gets really fucking confusing. Okay, so group 1 will be moving like this, how I'm doing it now. Group 1 will start the fight at Thane. They will of course be stacking on the boss with the tank, with the healers. And when they get hit by 2 meteors, no more, no less, then they move to the safe zone. So on Thane, when you get hit by 2 meteors, you move to the safe zone. And when the mark number 8 hits, group 1 will move to MergeBringer and DPS MergeBringer for a bit. When the second mark has already landed and the third mark is about to land for melee in 6 seconds, for range in 4 seconds, you start to move to Thane. You want to get hit by the third mark while moving from MergeBringer to Thane, but you do not want to get hit by the first mark from Thane. So just stick to MergeBringer's side of the room and then move over when the mark has hit. And on Thane, once again, you get hit by 2 meteors, you go to a safe spot, wait for your stacks to drop off, then you go to MergeBringer, get 2 stacks. When the third is about to land, you start moving to Thane, get the third mark on the way, and then you move to Thane, stack 2 meteors, go to the safe spot. And by them, they should be dead. Furious tanking are in the aura. Furious tanking will be Baligar, North, and well, Aller. Aller is a Fury now. I'll do all the groups first, sorry, and then you can do the tank. Okay, so group 2 will be starting from MergeBringer. On MergeBringer, like I explained before, you will be getting 2 stacks, and when the third is about to land, you start moving to Thane. You get the mark on the way, the third mark. Then you soak 2 meteors at Thane. You go to the safe spot, wait for your marks to drop off, move to MergeBringer. When the third mark is about to land, you start moving to Thane, soak 2 meteors, and so on. Then group 3 will start at the safe spot. You will wait until the second mark lands. And when the second mark has landed, you move to MergeBringer. And when you are at MergeBringer, you get hit by 2 marks. When the third is about to land, you start moving towards Thane, get the third mark on the way, and then move to Thane, soak 2 meteors, and go to the safe spot. You wait here until your stacks drop off, and then you go to MergeBringer, get 2 stacks. When the third mark is about to land, you start moving to Thane, get the third mark on the way, soak 2 meteors, go to safe spot. Then group 4 will be doing the same shit. You start at the safe spot, and when the 5th mark has landed, number 5 has landed, then you move to MergeBringer. You get 2 marks. When the third is about to land, you move towards Thane, get the third on the way, get Thane, soak 2 meteors, go to the safe spot. And when your marks have dropped off, you go to MergeBringer, and so on. Like always. Like for every single of it. Okay, so now Matt, you can do the tank explanation.
Okay, so we have pairs of tanks on tank 1 through going via the safe spot to keep the mark rotation going. If you get a resist from the person who's taunting off you, then you just go straight to your next boss, and then try and make up and get back into the rhythm again. It's important that we keep the mark rotations going throughout the entire fight. If you get a resist, so if you're running to taunt off someone, then basically just keep doing the same thing. Try and get that taunt. Make sure you're using trinkets if you can off cooldown to get the spell hit chance increased, and then that tank that you're taunting off should then directly to the boss. That's pretty much it for tanks. It's quite straightforward mechanic here.
The only dangerous thing is actually Lady, if you ask me.
With Lady Blamo, the best thing to do is when you're first on Lady, stand against the wall. Try and keep the void zone in the wall, so you're giving yourself enough space. If there's only half a circle of void on the floor, you can try your best to try and keep her in the corner. Try not to trap yourself into the corner with voids. It can be quite easy to do, but just do your best to try. If you're feeling a bit uncomfortable with the void zone, you can always take a shadow protection block.
Sorry. So, I'll be explaining the bosses a bit. So, for healers, tanks, and DPS, very important to listen. What Thane does, the boss on the near left corner, is that he lands meteors. And those meteors deal a shit ton of damage, around 20,000 or something, split evenly between all the people in those corners, in that area. And the spell has an range about 20 yards. So if a meteor is about to land in under 3 seconds, do not move in or out. Wait for the meteor to land and then move in or then move out. It will fuck up the timings a bit, but it's better than dying to a meteor because it landed on you and not the group. Very important. And on Mograine, the tanks will be getting hit for a shit ton. Like, they will be bursted to high heavens. So healers need to be really careful of that, but other than that, he doesn't really do much. On Zeliek has the same green beam, well, it's a white beam here, or yellow, that Cthulhu has. So it chains, and on every bounce, it deals more damage. So what we do, because it has a low base damage, we stack in groups of 2 and 3 around the boss, while keeping 10 yards between each. So do not spread out evenly, stack in groups of 2 and 3. And make sure those groups are far away enough from each other, so you don't chain between groups. Very important. Yeah. And when you're moving out, do not move between groups, because otherwise if someone gets hit, you might chain it to the 2 groups while you move between them. You want to move through a group to the safe spot. So if you get hit, it's only 1 extra person, not 3. And on Lady Blamo, this is actually, I would say, the most important one for everyone, for tanks, for healers, for DPS. Lady Blamo has an ability called Void Zone. Void Zones appear under a random target within 40 or 50 yards of the boss, so everyone in the fight, fighting the boss. Healers, range DPS, melee, tanks. If one lands under you, it will start ticking very, very fast, dealing more than 4,000 damage every tick. And well, basically, if you move after it has appeared under you, you will die. So what we need to do, I'll be trying to call out void zones 2 seconds before they land, and everyone just needs to move before they land. So if they appear under you, you're already out of it.
Important thing to add to that, you should not jump out from it, you should move.
Yeah, don't jump. No jump. And also, last time we have had some bugs here with invisible void zones. I don't know what to do about those. Try to be careful, try to call them out, communicate.
If you're uncertain about taking damage in that corner, move.
Yeah, no screenshot didn't happen.
Yeah, I think some certain people have tried that they can't see it, but I think it comes down to lag or...
I mean, I've had it happen to myself. Like, well, not to myself, but I've seen it appear under a random person.
Yeah, but I guess it's not important.
But yeah,
exactly.
anyways, not much we can do about it. We'll just need to try to stay on the lookout. But yeah, moving before every void zone lands if you're on lady is extremely important. And that's basically the fight. We will be rotating the first 2 bosses. When both of those are dead, that's only when the DPS start moving. Group 1 moves left, Group 2 moves right. And groups 3 and 4 stay in the safe zones, wait for the other groups to come back.
Sure.
Yeah, let's log on now. We will be going very shortly, and DPS, when Thane is still alive, use greater fire protection potions. So pre-pop them and keep it up.
We'll need new shadow protection.
Need new everything.
Yeah. We have basically a full rebuff on anything under a full hour. And we'll try to get through. Yes, I went through the DPS rotation in quite some detail. With like every group, what they are supposed to do. So check your groups now. If you are in group 1, you are DPS group 1. If you are in group 2, you're DPS group 2, and so on. So groups 3 and 4 start in the safe zone. Group 1 starts on the left to Thane. You need to stack on the boss. And the group 2 starts on MergeBringer. Yeah.
So,
is there someone who doesn't remember the DPS rotation? If not, just say so now. I'll explain it again. It's better to not wipe and then explain it again. We mix the groups out a bit, so some people might not have been listening for their groups. And yeah, tanks do not use a Thunder Fury at the pull when the bosses are being separated, because you might grab it. Oh, priest buffs are running out on here. On
yeah, they're running out.
5 minutes only.
Also, mage buffs is running out. At least it is currently.
So what group is that?
Group 8.
Yeah. And yeah, okay, so hunters, Venustas, you'll be pulling Thane to the left for a noble. Gorbachev, you'll be pulling a lady for Wolf Dancer. Yukipneke, you'll be pulling Zeliak for Nirinia. And all tanks, mark yourself with a mark. The ones I posted before. Again. So tank 1 square. Tank. Just use these. We'll be using these. Yes. Yes.
Can we like group 8 please have a 30 minute like fire?
So tank 1, that is now a noble, will be square. Tank 2, Daedalus, will be the moon. Math is triangle. Vadigar is diamond. Nirinia is circle. North is star. Wath is cross. And Aller is skull. Okay. And now everyone get into your positions. Pop consumables. We will be going shortly.
We got the hunter pool sorted.
Yes. You will be pulling MergeBringer.
Yep. So 3 hunters. And so I'll be body pulling MergeBringer.
Yeah. So hunters, did you hear your assignments? Just write something in chat to say that you know what you're doing. I don't know what name or plus or yeah. Great.
Borodin, I think you're running in the wrong way.
And yeah, we're always rotating clockwise.
Come here, you're on the west side.
Can you post the healer assignments once again? Oh, he's giving a buff to someone.
If the boss is about to die, make sure they're dying in the corner, because the aura is still on.
Yeah, they cannot. If one gets loose at 2% health, stop DPS. Because if they don't die in their corner, it's a wipe instantly. It's done. Yeah, we should have starting a 10-second full timer. We go. 2, 1, let's go.
Defend yourself.
And do not over-aggro your tanks, look at KTM.
I have no choice but to obey.
Priest's move.
What's on?
So replacement tanks, get ready to run. Start running now.
Druid's move.
What's on?
Taunt when it hits Mark 3. Taunt. Perfect.
Paladin's move.
What's on? What's on?
You will noble.
What's on?
Any healers?
Can we get the combat rest on holy?
No healer. Oh, here.
What's on?
Why are the healers? Guys, come on, speak up.
What's on?
There's no healers here.
What's on?
We use some combat resist.
I have no
I'll save him.
What's on? I just keep going. This is.
Content right away.
We have a tank hit.
We have 2 tanks hit. What's on?
This is quite
Yeah, it hits, so it's right. Just keep going. Keep doing the rotation.
Who's next?
What's on? But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is gonna take, everyone needs to get used to it. Like, even those, there are people who have never killed for horsemen in this group, and there are people who have done this with a tactic that's completely different.
If you're not in a restful position, you keep running now.
Yeah. Do we have a DI on a Peter?
Try and die against the wall if you can, guys. Be raised against the wall.
If you can get a DI on Luzerak, win.
Do we have any warlocks?
I think we gave soulstones to druids. And do not combat rest inside a void zone, you will die instantly. Okay, I think we will just all run. Everyone run.
Yeah, we have what? 4 more?
Yeah, we use soulstones on druids. Because if they die.
I did not get us.
Yeah, but we don't use all 4 in one try.
Yeah, some of us.
Yeah.
What did they die of? Was it marked? I mean, void zones.
The druids or
the healers? I saw Focus Lamp, Hindran.
I think there were multiple things people died.
I got snagged by an invisible one. I did move.
Remember, it has a bigger area.
And then apparently some tank died, so I can imagine the healers died afterwards.
Healers died before the tank.
There shouldn't be any reason Any tank, any death that happens
Or invisible void zone.
You shouldn't get hit by invisible void zones because you should be moving when they drop.
You can run into one that is pre-existing.
Yeah, but it's not a major issue. Like, if it is, then it's a new thing on the server. Because it hasn't been an issue for I don't know how many months. Yeah.
Also try to, if you're standing.
But we didn't all die at the Diplomat anyways, so...
but if you're standing at the lady, try stand so you make sure you know where they're going down, so you place them maybe in a pattern. It's ranged.
The thing is, like, if you stand in a pattern, then you don't know which parts of the pattern have a void zone in them.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the issue. There was only one healer that died at Lady Plummer, because I was there before I died. So that wasn't the reason why we were wiping there. Sure.
Will the healer rotation be called out throughout the fight?
Negative. I was just doing them. I mean, I can, I guess.
It should only be done at the start. For the first 3 rotations. After that, you always move when you have 3 marks. It's not that hard. Like, we're not calling out the DPS rotation, which is honestly
you get
quite a lot
more to do that by yourself.
Yeah. You just have to check your debuff timers after the first 3. If you have 3, time to move. It's not. We can't call out everything.
It's really simple. The only thing you have to do is time it with meteor.
Yeah, what Olke said, like, if people keep dying to the visible void zones, it's easy to blame it on that if you die to something else, but come on guys, let's be real and admit to mistakes. We all do it and just improve it for the next time.
This is quite frustrating with Lightbringer actually breaking the server.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've heard of these invisible void zones for as long as we've done for Horsemen.
Last raid on Darrow, I died in one.
Yeah, but usually when I've heard about people having issues with invisible void zones, it was either because they needed to set up detail settings, or there was some other explanation for it.
I don't know about that, Andreas. I mean, I've never changed my settings at all, but last week I did actually have 2 invisible void zones that, while I noticed them, they spawned right under me, so I managed to move. But they went invisible like half a second later, so I had to call them out for other people, so they didn't have to move them.
Yeah. You have them, some of them not, and then some of them do.
I have almost...
The same ones are not invisible for everyone. It's like up to you which ones are invisible to you. Yeah, I've had some too. I haven't died to one, but I've seen invisible void zones, like people saying they died to black void zone and I can't see any under them. And last raid, like Buste was DI'd into one and I couldn't. So they definitely do happen. They are actually quite common, and they really fucking suck.
I don't know, it's a new thing that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was the first time last week that I had them ever experience.
Yeah, because prior to the merge, I've never seen it occur.
Does anyone need a summon, or is everyone close by? Seems like everyone's over the slime.
It also happened prior to the merge. At least I saw
there
them
were
quite
some,
frequently.
at least.
But the amount of them that has happened seems to have gone up at least since the merge.
Yeah, it's a really, very real issue. Just not something we can really do much about other than acknowledge them and try to work around them. But yeah, of course, like moving preemptively should also mean you shouldn't have one spawn under you as long as you're not moving into someone else's area, which is something you should not do, by the way. You should try to run in a direction where no one else was.
Humans can obviously set out a cumulative pattern for standing on certain marks.
I mean, the
sounds doable.
I died last week due to moving from Thane to Lady, and in stopping to heal in a void zone that I could not see before I got there.
Yeah,
So,
it's just bullshit. I mean, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but it's more pointed towards the players that keep saying that there should be no excuse of you dying. There is.
Yeah, but we can talk about invisible zones all we want, but the fact
we won't
is,
fix them.
Another fact is that there was only one healer that died on this rotation at Lady Premier.
Yeah.
So the rest died from other things. So let's try and focus on that, because that's something we can do something with.
Go down to RNG and let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that especially paladins can do is like just when you're on Blamax, try to be really ready on pressing bubble if you do have a invisible void zone. Just like try to keep that in mind if you can. That might save your life. But yeah. Okay. Same shit, same groups, same positions. Get into starting positions.
Wait a sec, alert DC.
Okay. You won't be pulling right away, so it should be fine. I take it you're back here with us. The land of the living.
Yeah, he's back. Thanks for your target remote.
Okay. So all tanks, including the secondary tanks, mark your target your boss. Okay, looking good. Starting 6-second full timer now.
Defend yourself. Please, before it's too late.
Void zone.
I have no choice but to obey.
Priest move.
Openers. Oh, void zone, void zone.
Secondary tank, start moving now.
Void zone.
Druids move. Druids move.
Storm from Mark 3. Storm.
Void zone. Void zone.
Malika's down.
Malika's dead.
Picked up.
Combat rest if you can. Void zone. Can we get a combat rest on Valiger?
Elena's, that's you.
Void zone.
Coming straight for Zillik.
Void zone.
I'm gonna be late taunting Lady because still waiting for Valiger.
He's already up.
Void zone.
Your life is mine.
Void zone.
Valiger, you're gonna have to throw him back in again.
Void zone.
Got to resist. Okay, that's good.
Void zone?
Are you coming, Daedalus?
Because I think you're a bit too early.
I have 3 marks from Mograine. Maybe I moved in too fast, I don't know.
Yeah, you moved in too fast.
Coming straight.
Valiga, you need to
Void zone?
on lady.
Coming ally on the late.
Yep.
Miri, don't get in front of me, please.
Void zone?
That was me in order.
Yeah, well, we're all in order.
Valiga needs some heals. Valiga's dead.
Yeah, I tried to finish your Swift. No, well, Swift when you're there.
Void zone?
What's this?
Aggro 3 is dead, the mark was off, and I mistimed it. Dead.
Yeah, the mark timing is fucked. Like, the add-on
I
shows
see twice.
at least at some point. Daedalus is dead. Mograine is running loose.
Here's the white.
Oh, we right.
Huh?
Basically, Valiga was dead too long, and it really fucked the rotation.
Okay, try to DI a healer in the at the door if you can.
As
fast as possible.
Helpful will be to say when Valiga died, when a tank dies, what corner they died in. Because I arrived at the Valiga corner, but obviously at the time, because of range sometimes being screwed, I had no idea Valiga was there.
In case you can't see, you have a void zone under you. So.
Of course.
Okay, we have
we had a druid that was them, Elenis. That was why I wasn't thinking of calling the coin. There was a druid that moved there almost right after.
Yeah, I mean that was me, but I did not realize Valiga was dead.
No. I mean he moved almost right after, as in moving away from them.
Just next time you die, just say I died on lady. It just makes it easier for everyone.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. For sure. So yeah, if you were at a restable position, just let people rest you. If not, please run in.
Still friendly, you might want to summon Jesse.
You can just wait for the void zone to disappear. It should last less.
How long does the eye last?
3 minutes, right?
It's gone.
The void zones, I think they last for a minute or so.
You got 4 procs in a row, it's just down to complete avoidance.
Well, also RNG. But yeah, basically tanks should be further potion CD, I think. I'm not sure about this, but I think tanks should be using Greater Fire Protection Potion as like a health potion on Mograine.
Fine, except that's like half one proc.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
it can save your life, right?
It's nice to take, but he got like way more. I think
there's
was like
there's also frozen runes I can hand out.
Oh yeah, they're not on the same cooldown, are they?
They're on the health zone cooldown.
And we have way too many of them, so yeah.
5 on me.
Yeah, I've got words if we have any on the walls here. Yeah, there's some times. Just grab those. Some use.
Couldn't resist.
No, there's none in this area. There would be if we carried on clearing trash. So.
Oh, there's one right here.
Ah, okay.
And on the 4 horsemen, there's one to the right. Marks was up. A tank dies? Why would that?
Should we summon the people who are running in?
Who needs to summon? Say 1, 2, 3 if you're far away from 4 horsemen. Summoning big ass.
Yeah, 6 should do whoever fine.
And please click the summon portals. Should I give these runes to Valigar then? So feel free to use them for mitigation. Alright, didn't Rovner also have good tank gear?
He does.
Yeah, should we have the best geared Furies? We probably should.
Ravner, can you slap your tank gear on? I can have a look.
I can also just be backup, just DPSing in tank. I think that's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just what gear they have. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, well, so Valigar, you can. But should we have him as backup in case a tank dies, or should we just have him as DPS?
Well, I think you need to reinspect him. Just.
Yeah, 9 tanks is good. We used to do that, if possible.
Yeah. Okay, so Valigar, you can stay in tank gear, but just stay in the safe zone, and if a tank dies, you take their place. Because this fight is not about DPS at all. This fight is all about surviving, and so slowly whittling down the bosses. And yes, all the Furies who are tanking should be in the, is it called Haven Tank channel?
Haven Tank, yep.
And I'll be replacing Valigar with Rovner, so Rovner, you are the second tank on Mograine. That's right? Yes, I think so.
Yes, it is.
And you can mark yourself with diamonds. And yeah, Valigar, you'll be good. Yeah, I guess it's clear what everyone is doing. He's gonna be the backup tank. In case a tank dies, he's gonna take their spot. No, he will not be with group 4. So he doesn't get marks from Mograine or Thane, because those, well, at least Mograine is the most likely one to need a backup tank. Okay, of your consumables, if you have not already, or protection potions, all that shit. And I think we can use 10-15 minute consumables as well. Now we should be ready to go very soon. And yeah, get into your positions after you're done. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Now is your time. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yes.
Can you rebroadcast? Can you rebroadcast tanks? It disappeared for me.
Yes. Did it work?
Thank you.
Right.
I thought I was just lagging to death.
Okay.
That's also a thing with this server.
Yeah, like, okay, starting 10-second full timer. Here we go.
Couple on the Thunder Fury.
Yeah, well, Platonic weeks and they're never not done.
Defend yourself. Please, before it's too late. Get money right
Which one coming?
Yeah, what's on now?
I have no choice but to obey.
Priest's move.
Void zone.
Healers care behind you.
Druid's move.
Void zone.
The taunt should be coming in 3 seconds.
Paladin's move.
Void zone.
Matthias.
Yep, no, don't worry. Do it as soon as you can.
2 seconds. This is 3 gun.
Void zone. Yeah, you can just chain it with mocking blow. Void zone.
This is Stellar.
There we go. Void zone. Void zone.
Going straight for you, Al.
Void zone.
I think we're trying to split up slightly on tanking there. I'm going straight to Lady and I should be back in front.
Void zone.
Your life is mine.
Coming towards Lady.
Void zone.
Taunt now. Yep. Perfect.
Void zone.
Okay. Gonna be late, Alex.
Resist again. Fucking hell.
I have no choice.
Void zone.
The tank can be taunting on 13.
Gonna be very late.
Okay, I'm gonna come and help you guys catch up.
I have no choice but to obey.
Void zone.
Almost there.
Those two on Ziliac can use space to keep going.
Are you died?
Void zone.
Alert.
Okay, so move in. Vanguard.
Okay.
The same.
Thing.
And combat reson. Oh yeah. Void zone.
Ella, you skip day now. Go in.
Void zone. Void zone.
You taunted back. That's not good.
So alert over.
Void zone. Void zone.
Wait for Meteor.
Wait for the mark as well.
Start running towards.
When you just go safe.
Start running towards Stain at 20.
And DPS do not move to the next boss.
Ellery is not rotating. Call for when needed.
Void zone.
Resistance, Valiger.
Waiting for Mark 21 for taunting. Okay, it's on me.
Void zone.
Valiger, I go instead of you.
Void zone.
Do it. Do it, Ella. Do it.
Next tank needs to taunt on 23. On plane.
Yeah, I'm there.
Taunt.
And combat rush healers if you can. Combat rush spotted in the mid race. Void zone.
No taunt?
Okay. Then he's dead. Okay, so group 1, go left. Group 2, go right. Group 3 and 4, stay at your spots.
You guys.
Void zone. Stacking on Zodiac, stacking groups of 2 and 3, 10 yards away from each other.
Void zone.
Void zone, yep.
You got it down.
Alright.
I need a
Void zone.
Void zone.
Sorry, I think you're one ahead.
No, I'm one behind.
Oh yeah, one behind. Sorry, yeah, that's sorry. That's what I meant.
Oh. Void zone.
We're slightly behind on the mark.
Should be good now.
Void zone.
It's 2 times.
Yeah, it should be good now. The tanks chill, keep your rotation, stay in the safe spot. Tanks on the mobs, it's imperative you keep them in the corners.
Void zone.
So I need a taunt at 30 on Ziliac. Wait for 30.
Use bandages in safe zone.
Go.
Void zone. Just stay safe. Keep yourself alive. That is the important part here.
And then going. Walk into dice.
Void zone. Heals on warp dancer.
Off shield.
I want the tank that's on
Void zone.
Lady to say when they're about to get the second mark.
He got it now. He got it.
Alor got second mark.
Okay,
I'm taking
No,
it.
it's going in, they're going
I
off.
got it already.
When the tank on Lady gets the second mark,
Void zone.
we want the next tank to be running in.
Oh. Stacking groups of 2 and 3 on Zodiac. 10 yards between. Void zone off. Void zone off.
Dave, let's say when you got the second mark.
Belgar, can you go instead of me on Zelik next time?
Void zone.
Okay, I'm
Tell him
gonna
when, Aller.
I'm gonna run to Lady when Mark 36 hits.
Somebody should
Belgar, go in. Belgar, go in.
Go on what?
Zelik.
What?
On Zelik.
Void zone.
Going in. Thanks.
Heals and others, yeah, good.
Who's next?
Void zone.
I've got 2 marks. Next tank run in, please.
Void zone.
Nearly too early.
It's fine, just rotate.
2 and 3 on Ziliac.
So tanks going off Lady need to rotate.
Void zone.
Next on Zilic. Next on Zilic.
I'm waiting for the mark.
I'm gonna start running at mark 40.
Don't move 2 tanks at a time, though.
No, this is the rotation.
Okay, we got it.
Void zone, void zone, void zone, void zone.
Taunting at 41.
Void zone. Void zone.
Need a taunt at mark 43 on Zodiac.
Junior is running in.
Go. Perfect.
Void zone, void zone.
Are you going or?
Yeah, I'm going.
Void zone. Zeliek is down. Lady has a 3%, 4%.
Good job, boss.
So taunt off Lady now on 45 mark. Yeah, perfect.
Void zone. There we go.
There we
Good
go.
job. Okay,
No,
let's
don't
rest
kill him.
yet.
Oh,
And yeah,
yes.
don't ninja loot. Oh, seal. Nice.
You have seen nothing. The frozen heart of Naxxramas.
So it's Paladin Hunter night tonight, isn't it?
Yep. We've not in Clintor. We've not seen a single caster chest. One day. Okay, so we need 2 healers at least to move in. Is there anyone on the bench currently? We should have Drulat in the bench, and maybe Soven.
I think it works by you clicking where it says need in red text once.
Yeah, just click that and it sends a plus. But yeah, if you don't have the add-on, you can also whisper.
If you don't have the add-on, you don't get loot.
We can have 1 Annihilator and 1 Nightfall tank, but none other than that. So wait, Warp, you didn't have either, right?
Say again? Oh, I don't have Nightfall, I can drop a few.
And you don't have Annihilator either? Okay, so yeah, we'll have you on the bench then. Yep.
I just log out, right?
Yes.
Nice kill though.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, people died at the end, I think, which was a bit odd. You can just log out here. You don't need to hearthstone on.
At the end, it's quite cramped around the bosses.
Yeah, the back boss. The reason it gets worse is because the back 2 bosses get harder the more people there are.
Chain lightning and the multiplier and the
Do I actually grab from the chest myself or what?
Yes, we can't. You can't. Yeah.
We'll confirm that Fireball won the ring just to be sure.
We one-shot Saffron.
Fireball won the ring, yes.
Dank, no. If you log out, then other people can move in. Okay. So. Do we have any healers moving in? Any sign from Soven and Drulad?
Drulad's on the bench. I haven't heard from Soven at all.
Okay. I think he actually said that he's not coming tonight, right? Before?
Yeah, he shouldn't be available.
And yeah, you can log out to save your buffs. This will take us a while. We need to set up healers.
Okay, I've got 10 minutes on flask, so I'll hope.
Yeah, just now. But I mean, you'll need to use another one anyways, though.
I'm dropping down to raid 2 to get to that.
Yeah. Let's just have a break. Yeah.
Okay, beer attack.
Break on.
22.
Cool. I'm logging out. Still have 15 minutes of flask attack. Apparently people will leave the guild if we don't kill them.
We do not negotiate terrorists.
Really? It's fairly obvious that a lot of people really want KT down.
Yep.
I think that's the goal with this game. I know.
It is a little bit frustrating when you reach the point and you're trying to get back there again.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes, Venice, I'll leave too if you leave. Oh, sorry, Buncha.
By the way, serious shout out to the healers on the boss on Morgraine on me. I had 3 procs in a row and I had eaten a greater fire protection and the frozen rune. It was fucking crazy, plus a 4th mark. Like, I died, but I still survived, so the another tank could go in and taunt. That was, I was fucking clenching.
And for me that's why I barely got any debuffs. I got like 2 of them.
I got it ate through me. It was fucking crazy. The debuff was up almost all the time I was on him.
Yeah, it's meant to be a 25% chance on hit, but
Yeah,
he gets about that's about 10 seconds for a proc.
Yeah.
And the thing lasts 8 seconds.
You reach an avoidance plateau and then it just doesn't even hit
Yeah, he usually doesn't, but this time it was bad. Bad rolling.
For me also.
Truth be told, Fury Hybrid actually is a bit worse because you lose first turn parry. That kind of mechanic.
So I just want to do a shout out for Beacon.
Shout out.
He's a moral support tonight. I think that's why we got him. Got 4 horsemen down.
HavenShire! Who?
It is technically progress because last time it was 6 attempts. Now there's 4, I think, or 3.
Oh, you did get it last time.
4 horsemen.
Yeah, we did.
So technically progress, but how much progress is
Biggie, if you're listening in on stream, ask Venice Facecam when.
I'm too pretty for Twitch. I don't want to steal the light.
Too shiny.
You need to milk that Twitch monies, man.
Donations, man.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Here goes the neighborhood.
Fucking Callum coming in to save the day. The true hero.
Oh, Wrecker, you mean the the drag queen outfit or the Pope outfit? Yeah, maybe Beast and I can do like a dual stream. We should get together sometime.
You pay for my ticket, I'll come right on over. Drew Lad, you're in the voice chat, yeah. Yeah, you're in for Saffron, and after that, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I mean, Dank, don't be jealous. Not everybody is born flamboyant as Beast and I.
Beast, are you here?
Yeah, I'm in voice.
Yeah,
I'm also in game. Do you need me or something?
I'm just asking if you could get contact Drew Lad.
Drew Lad's, he's online. He's in game. Didn't he join?
Oh no, I'm offline. Let's say. So I just. And did we have any out stand up? Anyone with a healer out? Last time we had some tanks. Swap to healers. Maybe we have some DPS as well. Because we need to find at least one more healer. Someone who is familiar with Saffron would be best. No, I don't think we should have your respec today. We should just not bring in someone. Though we can go with 13, it's very doable. Especially if those 13 know what to do.
I think we came last week.
But we did have 14 there.
Yeah, but definitely seemed like we could have spared an extra heal. Like could have cut one healer. At least with the healer setup we had last week.
Yeah.
So obviously I don't know exactly what the capabilities of are everybody that's in the raid today.
So I'm removing the Walk Dancer from the raid. And so Elanos, yes, Elanos is in the raid. An option is to get a Yes, back in. Not have any healers. Is there any DPS on the bench who is here right now? Maybe I should ping.
Kokishi's online, Fadelaf is online, Fadelaf is AFK, I know for sure.
Yeah, he have to go.
Kokishi's online and ready, he's here.
Yeah.
Would you like him?
Yeah, just remove him from the...
Yep, you can get him now. Oh yeah, you should also probably get anybody who is in the previous raid, assuming that they can handle it.
I mean, Saturn is easy. It's not top, but like for Horseman and Ketosada, those spots. Then we do have a full raid. We have 13 healers, which should be fine. We have 3 tanks, 2 of them using buff weapons. No, the raid is full. Like maybe we could, like if we had a healer shop, we could place on a healer. But otherwise, I think composition is fine now. Oh wait, we've actually still got Diaz in the raid. We should only need 1 hero.
We need more ferals.
More ferals. Wait, just... Abusta, is there any mages on the bench?
Yeah.
Anyone who is there now?
Nobody's that's online at this very second, but I will try and contact them.
Yeah.
In bench.
In contact with 1 of the mages on the bench, and because you will be. Got your 4 horsemen. Sadly, the pants did not drop. Next week. No, you don't need to log in. No, just stay offline. That's fine. If we don't find anyone from the bench, then we'll be. Kakisha, what? You need a summon? Where are you? Inside. We're at Saffron. Just just go up.
Can somebody post a Saffron position picture on the, like the tactic channel or something? Is it sticky?
Yeah, I'll just post it in general for now. Yes. A second.
Alright, Kadguro responded.
Okay.
Do you want him right now?
Yes.
Alright, he's online. We're moving him from the bench raid. Alright, you can invite him now.
Okay, the break is over. Adank, can you do the groups, please?
All of them? Jesus.
Yes, all 8 of them, not just half one.
Get on it.
Stop being such a whiny bitch.
Yeah, dang.
Not even an officer. What the hell is that? I want extra EP.
Promote you to officer for tonight. Needed the groups.
Alright.
Okay, wait, Kadguro, you don't have your frost resist set with you? Yeah, that should be something you have with you already. Like, it was a Sunday raid, we had 11 bosses down. Okay, well, anyways, I'll be explaining the fight now. Sure, where we have 9 tanks. Just remove.
Want me to remove that?
I can. I don't really need any.
A strong independent raid lead who needs no help.
All we need for a tank assignment right now, I think. Or maybe I'll just set. So, on Saffron, we will be there are 2 phases: ground phase and air phase. During the ground phase, at the start, we will all move to our positions. Odd groups will be on the left side, with groups 1 and 3 being on the opposite side from where we are now, and 5 and 7 being like on this side of the room where we are now. But everyone needs to watch the tail, because the boss has a tail swipe, and will be whacking you around with it if you stay too close, just like Nefarian. On the right side, we'll have even groups, groups 2, 4, 6, and 8, with groups 2 and 4 being, well, like 2 being the furthest away from the raid from where we are now, and then 4, 6, and 8 being the closest to us. And yeah, I'll be just explaining the tactics for a bit. We need to wait for some people to get here, so 2 minutes at least until we can even start. Yeah, well, yeah, it's actually not that long, so yeah, you can just log on, and you can start doing buffs as well. Don't pop short consumables yet, just half an hour ones. Shadow protection potions, and frost protection potions. Yeah.
So it's just Kadgaro we're waiting for, isn't it?
Yes, only Kadgaro. And, yeah.
So, who's the only main tank?
So, yeah, so we'll be staying in those positions that I described earlier. So, of the groups left, with group 1 being the furthest away, and then group 3, then group 5, then group 7 being the closest to us. On the even side, 2, 4, 6, and 8, 2 furthest, and so on. The boss will be casting Life Drain, a curse debuff on the raid, which needs to be dispelled well, whenever it's cast, right away. Like all mages, all druids should just stop what they're doing. Yes, yes. Just, like, you'll know the timer, so I don't know, you can even do your rotation around it or whatever. And then just decurse once or 2 times, or however many times it takes. Shouldn't be more than 2 if people actually do their job. and then you can continue DPSing. There will be a blizzard or a few going around the room. You do not want to be near them. If you get hit, you will get a 3000 DPS tick on you. That cannot be resisted, and it will also slow you down a lot. So basically, if you get landed, you will die. Paladins can, of course, be ready with bubbles and shit, and major blink, whatever. Keep yourself safe. Potions, frost protection potions, will be popped on cooldown or when the air phase begins. Anything else? No, I think that's basically ground phase. And tank will be taking heavy damage, so the healers assigned to the tank need to be sharp at all times and need to also heal the tank during the air phase so he can enter the new ground phase with good health. Within, was it 67 seconds, the boss will start his first air phase. He will fly into the air and start casting ice bolts on people. Anyone near that person who gets targeted will take 3000 damage that can be resisted, and that person who is targeted turns into an ice block. When the boss has landed all 5 ice bolts, we must quickly run behind those ice blocks and hide out of line of sight of the boss, because the boss will cast a ice bomb ability that will wipe the raid. Well, wipe whoever is not hiding. It will just kill him. Kakisha is SM Ruin, so let's place him into a tank group, the group with Matt, for the stamina buff. Very important, should help. And yeah, so you don't want to stack during the air phase until the first frostbolt has landed, but you want to be close enough to make sure you can hide in time. I'll be trying to call out the timers, but you can't trust me all the time, so just keep an eye out. Moving, swapping over Drulad and Kakisha. So Drulad, you're in group 6, and Kakisha, you're in group 8. Make sure to place the imp close to that. So.
Okay, well, you'll need a paladin there then.
There's a paladin in that group. Okay, so group 8.
No, in group 6. If you change Drulad, you need a paladin.
Should we have expected?
Oh, there was no paladin in group 6 before.
There wasn't in the group 8, now there is in the group 6. Well, we have enough paladin for... No, we don't.
No, we only have 5. Only 5. That's done. Anything else? Basically, that's the fight. It's a pretty simple fight, but the damage incoming is heavy, and healers need to not use frost protection potions other than the pre-pot, and also pre-pot frost protection now, and shadow if you have not already. Healers need to use mana potions. That's very important. Do not use frost protection potions, otherwise you'll run out of mana.
Always got it cheap.
Doesn't mean you can't pre-pop one.
Yeah,
obviously I have, but...
And it's actually more expensive to use mana potions with cooldown than using frost protection. I think.
That depends on where you get. Like if you get your mana potions for like 8 gold a stack, then
Okay, but that's pretty much it. That's the fight. If we just use our consumables all the time and trade warlocks for health stones. Let's get those health stones going now. Everyone try to get at least one.
So Kedrin, Maoni, Holy Simon, and Suhi here tank heal, right?
Sure, okay.
Just confirming. I think Suhi said in 4-9.
Auto slam Kedrin.
Put in 30 seconds, please. Talking about slam my head in the chest.
Yeah, I'm just confirming that the healer is in the right position. Other than that, every single group has a dispel or two, so no slacking.
You can... No space. Evens left, odds right, yes. With group 1 and 2.
No, you said the opposite. Before.
Always say wrong.
Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Sorry. Odds left, evens right. Groups 1, 3, 5, and 7 on the left side. Groups 2, 4, 6, and 8 on the right side. Write the picture in the chat. As you can see, the stairs are not on this side, they are on the opposite side. So when you look at the picture, you need to remember that boss's tail is around, like, closest to where we are now. So the boss will be faced towards KT's room. Okay, pop your short consumables now. 15-10 minutes. Your chills, so on, and last reminder for Shadow and Frost, if you have not already done that. And dampen magic. Wait, amplify magic. Fuck my life. I can almost remember half of this stuff.
You might want to put Monkisha in a caster group who's got ATH.
I'll change Mochika and Yege. So Yege, you're in group 3, and Mochika, you're in group 4. Wait, we have both the ATH in this group. It doesn't stack. Okay,
At least you tried.
Yeah, at least I tried.
Donkey bowls.
Yeah, I'll just back, I guess. We only have one caster group. We need to spread out the druids, so.
Let's spread the druids in the mages.
Priests will not be casting Prayer of Healing all that much, so being the same group should not matter. Only time they should use Prayer of Healing should be when they have the free spell, and that's every 30 minutes, so.
It depends on your gear set.
Yeah.
Lower rank Prayer of Healing and lower rank Renew is just as complete.
Wasn't it rank 1 Greater Heal, I think?
Well,
okay.
not discussed that.
Yeah. Okay. In 15. Let's go. You chills if you have not already. And in 3, everyone run to your positions. Here we go.
Looking forward to turning tail for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing with bigger, like we have.
If people haven't watched the videos for any of this, we should not be explaining tactics.
LA, you don't have to stay so close.
At Life Train, decurse this, come on.
Good job, Decarson.
Next one in 13 seconds. Life Drain in 5. Use Frost Protection Potions on cooldown. And move from Blizzard. Decurse now, Going up in the air, get closer to the entrance, but do not stack up. Everyone move closer to where we started.
Just collapse in to fill that hole in the middle.
But do not stack too hard. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. Hide in 10. That's 4. Oh, one that died. That's 5. Hide now, hide. 2, 1. There you go. And keep healing when we're hiding. And be ready to decurse. Get to your positions. Use Hell Stones if you're going low. Decurse now. And pop those potions.
Melee on the left, watch it.
Decurse in 7. Decurse now. Decurse. Might actually want to drop Ignite. That's a new one. Life Drain in 5. Decurse now. Decurse. Ready for air phase. People alive, use potions on cooldown. Okay, air phase coming now. Move closer to the entrance. Try not to stack.
Move around with the Blizzard.
Yeah, just move to the entrance. Keep healing.
This is reset.
That's 2, that's 3. Hide in 12. That's 4. Okay, hide now. Hide. Use potions on cooldown. Yep. Keep healing, and healers need to use mana potions, not frost protection potions. Decurse, 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 decurse. Move from Blizzard, of course. Life drain in 3. Decurse now. Decurse, decurse. Bar is pretty low.
Plenty of threats. You can keep going without the can with more things.
Innovation Susie.
Life decurse in 2. Decurse now. Decurse, decurse, decurse. Good job. Air phase will be soon. Pop potions on cooldown. Use whipper roots, whatever it takes. You chill if it has dropped off. Going up in the air. Keep yourself alive.
Around the back of it.
And don't stack up, but move closer to the entrance. That's 2 now. Gotta hide in 12. Make sure you can hide soon. Hide in... Okay. Hide now, hide now. Keep healing, keep people alive. Use potions. Okay, back to your positions. Use some potions at least. Going.
Decurse, decurse.
Yep, decurse, decurse. Come on, yes. And potions. New curses walls.
Yeah, as long as you show will let me know. That's fine.
Life drain in 3. 1. Decurse now. Decurse, decurse, decurse. Decurse in 8. Keep healing, keep using consumables. Life drain in 2. Decurse now. Decurse, decurse, decurse. Okay, air phase.
I'm gonna use
watch out for Blizzard.
For the bomb transition.
Try to move closer to the entrance, even though there is the Blizzard. Needs to be able to hide if only left side gets bombs. Okay, that's 2.
On the bomb. On the
3.
on the block.
Okay, hide in 10. Hide now, hide now.
Maybe show will in that block.
Your positions. Remember decurse. Decurse very soon. Decurse now. Decurse.
Shovel's running off now.
And kill the boss. Yep, good job.
Nice.
And watch out the blizzard, still stay there. So don't stop moving. Don't dodge them. And let's get rested.
Another one shot.
Yep. Sapphire and like I said, like we're not lacking in gear. We need to get like these tactics familiar to everyone because it's not the same. It's what people are used to. People are new to the fights. We have the gear. Yeah. Well, that's actually the caster. Left eye is right eye is the.
The healer offhand then makes your healers your heals hit.
Your security measures have failed. Cease interruption immediately.
And put on your normal gear. Are you yellow or? And is 3 protection warriors fine? Huh? We can have, yeah, we'll have Furies off tanking. Yeah. But the thing is that Aller can't off tank. Maybe he can main tank?
Having 2 other shots fighting.
But like, how many do you want on the boss? Like rotating in and out. In total, how many? No more. So he's fine.
Well, that's for relations.
Oh yeah. You want 4 tanks for the abominations, but we're gonna have Furies in tank gear, so they should be on the abominations as well.
Pretty much don't want Fury in Naxxramas gear, they're a tank. For the
Sorry, what was said in the between there? Someone said something while Matt was talking. And yeah, we can pop a repair bot if it's needed. It's fine. Just wondering, is it like needed right now? No. Okay. Well, I'll be explaining tactics anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so Kel'Thuzad has 3 phases. Phase 1, we all move into the middle at the same time. Well, we'll handle that later. And when we are in the middle, the alcoves will fill up with mobs. These mobs, well, make sure you don't pull them with multi-shot or thunder fury procs or whatever the fuck. And there will be 3 kinds of ads that spawn in these alcoves that we need to kill. First up is skeletons. They are slow, low health, and if they touch anyone, they explode in the raid, dealing 2000 damage to everyone in the raid. So hunters and hunters and warlocks and mages will be dealing with those. And then there is abominations. They are fast, lots of health, and they deal a shit ton of single target damage. So tanks need to deal with that. I don't think I need to explain them. Tanks should know what they're doing. But basically, okay, well, whatever. They have a Mortal Strike ability that deals a lot of damage. So when that ability has been cast, you want to swap the tank right away. Like when the abomination has landed Mortal Strike, you taunt off. And healers need to be really on the watch there on the tanks, because they will almost get one shot. So just be ready for that. Otherwise, shouldn't be any damage on the raid. Next up is the last mob of this phase, Banshees. They are also slow. They have a lot of health, and if they touch anyone in the raid, they will deal 6000 damage to the raid. This will be the main job of warlocks and mages. They will be clearing them out wherever they spawn, and it's very important to kite them to make sure they don't kill the raid. Yeah, basically that's phase 1. They will be spawning at increasing speeds, and at the end, when phase 1 ends, Kel'Thuzad will become active, but we will still have mobs to deal with. But Kel'Thuzad should not be doing most of his mechanics, so we can deal with the ads as well. Okay, then phase 2. Kel'Thuzad has become active, we have cleared all the ads, we need to get into our positions. And it would be good if we could make, I don't know, these groups. Not sure what kind of groups. But anyways, we spread out into groups around the room. We need to spread out as much as we can, 10 yards between everyone. That is because of multiple abilities that have AoE hearts of them. The boss has, the first ability is Frostbolt Volley, hits everyone for 3.3k. Every 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I don't know. Every now and then. And it also slows. Nothing we can do about that, needs to use frost protection potions, and all that shit, your chills, so on, and healers need to be healing the raid, also bandages, all that shit. Next ability is single target Frostbolt. This will deal something like 10,000 damage. this needs to be interrupted by melee groups, which are split in 3. We'll have melee group 1, 2, 3. Not sure how they are split right now, but that should be done as well. And you want to have macros, which post like group 1 interrupted, group 2 next, or whatever is needed. And the next ability is Frost Blast, which targets a random player and anyone within 10 yards of that player, so it changes. This ability deals 130% of that person's maximum health over 4 seconds. So healers need to be really fast with healing them. You should have a add-on pop up and show who are targeted, and those people need to be healed. If this targets a melee group, it's very important that the melee are stacked on a mark. So we want 3 melees, 1 in each group marked, and the melee will stack on that mark. Yeah, the shoulder enchant should go to people with this shoulders. Okay, well, anyways, next up is the Void Blast, whatever. You have a circle appear under you, and in 3 seconds, this circle will have a animation, and everyone near, well, inside it or very near it will die. So whenever that comes under you, you need to move as fast as possible because it will kill people. And then next up is mind control. The boss will mind control the main tank and 4 more people. This will also cause a complete aggro wipe, so it's very important that everyone stops DPS, well, at least range, stop DPS, and wait for the mind control to happen, the next tank to pick it up, and then we can continue. And that's phase 2. And then when the boss goes to 40% health, phase 3 will begin. It's the same as phase 2, but we have ads added on top of this. So there will be 5 ads that spawn. 3 of those need to be shackled by priests. Only 3, no more, no less. And then 2 will be off-tanked by our Fury off-tanks. I think Northborn is 1, and then is it Ravener the second? Or whatever. I don't know. Who is the second?
No, not as far as I know.
Okay, well, needs to be someone with good protection gear. Could you do it, Ravener?
Yeah, sure. I've never done it before.
Well, basically, you want to kite it with, like, I don't know, hamstring it?
I know. What location do I take?
I don't know if are the spawns random. So
they're random.
So we have to kind of see what gets shackled. So you basically just run around the place, try to find one that's not getting shackled, and then you...
Yeah, but we should stay on the outer rings so we don't kill the melee if we get targeted by the ice blocks. So I will go left side and you go right side.
Wait, Aller?
Yeah.
I was actually going to not have you there because you don't have a slow of your own.
Alright, yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, so we would have Northborn because he has Piercing Howl, which is the best, but then Hamstring is also second best.
Yeah, I'll be on the right side.
Okay.
So you want me to go kitchen?
Yes. I want you to be DPS for the whole fight. And we would need to change the groups around a bit. These are good for Saffron, but they're not so good for Health Assad. Can anyone do the groups? Someone who knows? Like, who has done them for KT before? Or do we wait for me to do them? But anyways, is there any questions you have? Now is the time, while we wait a bit.
Will there be a picture somewhere showing where we should stand during the fight?
No. At least, like, we should probably at some point we should have a person-by-person basis positions, or like fixed positions. But the problem is that we have such a huge roster and we have like many people changing places during the night, so it's a bit tough to make one of those. So how are the melee groups? Melee groups are going to be group 2, 5, and 6 from what I see. But yeah, the Northborn and Ravener will basically not be in the fight in phase 2 because the Frost Blast damage is the thing that kills everyone because it lands often in the melee and it will hit a lot of people there. I'm giving marks to Dank. Who will be in the second? Who should I mark in the second melee group? Aller maybe?
Carliosa. Carliosa has to be behind no matter what.
Okay. Marking Carliosa. And then but I like group 5 is the
Group
second.
5 is on the right, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't.
It doesn't really matter, you just name the names. And
Okay, so group 2 only has you, Dan. In melee.
That's fine, I'll start on the left. And then Carliosa and Chesh on the bottom or behind.
So we should spread out our melee evenly. We should have like we should not have only one in one spot because otherwise the other spots will take a lot more damage.
So well, we have 5 melee, don't we?
Oh,
like
only
melee.
5? Rekor, Aller, and Baligar. Group 5 has 3.
Yeah, but I have no kick.
With Ravener DPSing?
Ravener
no,
is
Aller is. Okay, yeah.
Rekor,
Okay,
Baligar,
he
and
can
Aller.
be with me then.
Yeah, we can move Aller into... So you'll stay with Dank on the left side, so I won't be marking you then. I'll be marking Rekor, or... yeah. So Rekor, you will be the mark on the right side, and group 5, well, Rekor and Veliger will be on the right side. Behind the boss will be Chesh and Carliosa. On the left will be Dankbasta and Aller. Okay. So, other than that, we used to have like caster. Well, we kind of have caster groups. Group 1 has 2 casters. Group 1 will be placed in the alcove, near the alcove that I'm pinging now. This is where Group 1 will be positioned. Group 2 will be positioned very close because there are only a few of you. You'll be placed in the west alcove. Group 3 will be from the west alcove to the south, this area. There's a lot of you, so you will be taking up a lot of space. And Group 4 will be from the south to the southeast alcove. Group 5 and Group 6 only has a few range. Those will be on the east alcove. Wait. Group 8 has too many healers. We're lacking healers on Group 3 and 4. Like in the south area, then there would be not enough healing. We want to move. I think we want to move priests into those groups, both of them, just to spread out the healing. I'm gonna something like this. Okay, so move to priests into groups 3 and 4. So groups 5 and 6 will be around here, and then groups 7 and 8 will be from the throne to the east side. This might be a bit tight on the northeast corner. This is why I want fixed positions. It's a bit hard to divide the raid. Okay, let's go again. Group 1 and 2 in this alcove here. Group 3 in this alcove here. Group 4 around this alcove and south. Well, maybe mostly south. Group 5 and 6 around this area. And groups 7 and 8 around this area. That's phase 2 and phase 3. Okay, let's have everyone log on. We'll have one try. We'll see how it goes, and then we can go from there. Pop consumables now. And yeah, frost protection potions. You don't need to use your chill now because phase 1 will not have any. You want to use it when phase 2 is about to begin. Okay, so groups 1 and 2 will be on the north-west alcove. Group 3 will be on the west alcove. Group 4 will be near the south alcove area. Groups 5 and 6 will be on the southeast side. Group 7 on the east side. Group 8 on the northeast side. Okay, the boss fight starts when we enter the circle. When we're done with buffs, because we have to do a full rebuff at this point, we'll move into position. We'll all be there so we don't ninja pool when the fight starts. Can we get a buff check? Stamina Spirit, nice, those are coming along. Okay, get mana, then we'll go pop 15-minute consumables now. And 10 as well. Okay. Now everyone move closer to the circle. You don't move into the circle, move to the edge. So everyone stack where the square is now. Just stack on the marker. Cymorg, right here. Yep, and Borodin as well. Just get on the marker. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just move here. And in 6. And at the start, Warlocks, you can just get soul shards from the skeletons. Let's go! So now we wait for the skeletons to start spawning first, followed by abominations and banshees or soul weavers. Okay, skeletons coming.
Remember, no multi-shot. Ah, but you guys know.
Okay, banshees and abominations should be coming very soon. Okay, first abomination coming up. And first soul weaver as well on east side, marked as triangle. And make sure to keep the skeletons down and make sure to keep away from them. Okay.
A-bomb northeast.
And northwest for soul weaver. Soul Weaver.
A-bomb northeast.
Skeleton close in the right.
Yep. Going down. Yes. Oh, okay, south. And at this point, you just want to focus on DPS. Don't want to get soul shards anymore. We need to keep this.
Oh, he's looking at me.
Okay, Soul Weavers, south, north, north, west. Another one from southwest. Cross.
Can we drop the drain soul if you're falling behind on the gas, please?
Sorry, what?
People still using drain soul.
Just focus on keeping everything down. Northeast, Soul Weaver. Skeletons down.
Soul Weaver is southeast, not northeast. Southeast.
Oh.
There is one northeast now though. Future spawns.
Yes. Psychic.
Probably the skeletons. Banshee southwest. Banshee southwest.
Top Juju chill.
Skeletons are very close, very close.
There's another Banshee southwest.
There's an A-bomb northeast.
And northeast as well. Soul Weaver. Okay, if you have not already, yep, you too. And phase 2 will be beginning in 30 seconds. The skeleton's down.
Banshee southeast. Double Banshee southeast.
Stay away from Banshee.
There's triple Banshee southeast.
Stay away.
And an A-bomb southeast.
It will start becoming active in 6 seconds. We're getting hit by skeletons. Okay, get close to your positions and kite these Soul Weavers. Do not get close to them.
I know who died.
Come with us now. Come with us now.
Either has it.
Okay, spread it out.
They're racing Ravna.
Million tanks max range.
Okay, good one is next.
Crossbow volley.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Protection potions. Yep.
Group 2 is next. Kick.
Melees, make sure you're at as max range as you can. Diamond, get a bit further back. Mind control soon. Stop DPS now, range. Range, stop DPS. And bandage. You can bandage range. Yes. Okay, CC these guys.
It made some sheep in the tank, keep it quicker.
Don't stand up close, guys. Emote, you need to move.
Diamond
CC,
needs
Holy.
max range.
Group 3 is next.
People CC it.
Record, get max range.
Yeah, record, Diamond, you get to like opposite side from start. Opposite side from start. You can go a bit closer to the tank side if that makes sense.
Next.
Yeah, that's good.
Group 3 now.
Mind control in 13 seconds. Okay, range, stop DPS now.
Group 2, you're doing it.
And use a bandage.
Okay, no main hands, group 3, next kick.
That's the mind control. Okay, it's on ma.
Take
On
off the
CC.
three.
CC. Sheep,
it.
spears. Priest spears.
Now we kick to group 2. Can you do it? Carl, yes. Okay, good. Group 3. Group 3. Okay. Group 1.
Up frost protection potions.
Group 2 next.
First pops off cooldown, guys. Come on.
Yep.
Even the tank's doing it.
Mind control in 15 seconds.
Okay, group 3 now.
Okay.
Mind control in 7 seconds.
Yep, stop DPS now.
Like, you can move in basically into where you might control.
Group 1.
Stop DPS, stop DPS.
Move away from the wood.
CC, now, CC now.
Group 2 next kick.
I'm gonna get you, Andreas.
Elenas.
I'm gonna get you, man.
Group 3 next kick.
Try and equalize your positions, Milo.
Group 1 next kick.
Priest, be ready to shackle.
Group 2 next kick.
Okay, phase 3 starting very soon.
Group 3 next kick.
Ravner down again.
Commander Ravener if you can.
Group 3.
Phase 3 coming now.
Okay, group 1 now.
So, Aller, you will need to tank an ad. Ravener is down.
Ravener's getting res.
Okay. Oh, okay.
My
That's
res
fine,
is available in 2 minutes. Right?
Group 2.
Second ad.
Group 3 now.
I will need the hunter.
Stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS. And shackle this one, and next 2 will be tanked.
Stop DPS between interrupts, please.
Yep. And CC.
Okay, group 2 now. It's just Chesh. You do the next one.
CC people, and yeah, pick these ads up that are not shackled, that are not marked as shackle.
I have to do the next. Chesh, you
I
again.
learned it.
Okay, CC.
Try and pick him up if you can.
Chesh, okay, me again.
I'm dead.
Shackle, one ad is one shot.
Oh, I
Should be
got a soul
shackled.
stone.
It's on the tires.
Use it.
Palaeus down.
Oh, never mind. Fucking.
Shield wall.
Yeah, it's a wipe. The
Chesh,
Guardians
again.
are killing the healers.
Just practice.
That's good. 20%.
Wasn't looking like a bad try.
No.
Justify it. It needs to not go to shit at that phase 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets really fucking chaotic at phase 3. Like, there is no way.
I saw healers got completely eaten by these ads. If you get a bit,
But, like, that's really close to a kill.
yeah, nothing bad. Just
Okay.
that phase is so
Everyone
boring.
release and run.
Do we have time for one more try?
Yes.
Because I'm thinking if we have time for it, we might need to go a bit over time. But we could make it port to Stormwind pop a hit, and then Hearthstone back. And see if
Do
the
we have
extra
buffs?
DPS helps or whatever.
Nah, let's just get some train.
Back when we did that Madras, that took easily 20 minutes plus.
Yeah.
Just to get the whole thing.
Yeah. But we didn't have all had Hearthstone to Lightsoak there, did we?
There are people who don't have light sword.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was looking really good. And that's all the fight there is to it.
Yeah, I got Frost Blast and even got hit by a Frostbolt volley in between. And I didn't die.
I don't think we had any double Frost Blast at all.
Oh yeah, I didn't hit the melee. Yeah, it's like, when you have only that few melee, like 2 each group, it's very possible that the random targets just don't hit. Oh yeah, when I say like stop DPS, that's honestly mostly to casters, because melee can stop their DPS pretty much instantly. But
Oh, we
casters
were
can have like
unequipping the
shadow
main
bolts
hand,
flying.
so...
Yeah, you want to unequip main hand, yeah. Yeah, especially like Thunder Fury really actually fucking hurts when you're mind control.
The only reason I didn't put it on a previous one was because they, what's it called again? The void zone thing, if you can put it on tank position.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hunter can use wing clip, and like everyone wants to help with the kiting.
So if there's a mage assigned to basically targeting me as the cooldown happens for mind control, then just shoot me straight away.
Yeah, can we have, I don't know which mage, Chomic? Can you do that? So whenever the mind control is happening, you're sheeping the main tank, because he will always get sheeped.
It depends the way he runs, so...
Well, you can just try to like get close, like that. I don't care where you're normally positioned, because you can just get close to the tanks.
We have the closest mages to the tank
Well,
okay, I can do
I mean, they can move there. Other people can space. But yeah, about the life drain, it's like that's supposed to be only when we have like only skeletons spawning. When we're getting everything else, try to stop it, because we want to keep shit down. Otherwise, we have like we want to have like only 2 of those ads up for the transition. The banshees. And yeah, priest. Yeah, you all have assist. So mark yourself with a mark of your choosing, preferably one not being used by the melee currently.
What about the marks used by the 2 tanks currently?
We don't need it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So, just 3 melee.
No, to be fair.
Carliosa doesn't have a mark now. I'm marking Carliosa as Scout.
Priest, you shouldn't take any marks yet. It's not certain you're going to be actually shackling. Just make sure to mark it as soon as you shackle something.
Well, I mean, every priest can pick up a mark. We have enough marks for all the melee and then every single priest. That's something we can do. And then those who are in position, who are alive, can shackle and use their mark. Okay, pop consumables, frost protection potions, repop. Okay, and yeah, I would like to look at the melee positioning a bit. Let's say that the square is the boss. Can we have the melee markers placed around the boss? So melee markers. That's yeah, that's good. That's how you're supposed to do it. All we need to care about. Thank you. Anything anyone wants to say, ask?
No, if we do that, it will be too late and ready.
Okay. Are we done with buffs? Can we get a buff check? Okay, buffs are looking good. Same warriors as last time, so that's Northborn and Ravner. Maybe I should add those people. And then Aller is the backup in case.
So what
if one of those 2 dies, you're gonna pick up their ad.
Yeah, then I have to pick up some. I have to do tanking gear.
Do you?
Because otherwise it melts me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like because one of them is probably going to die. I don't know. What do you feel is best? Okay, get full mana, get full health, get stuck on the markers. Pop your 10-15 minute consumables if you have not already. Pick up frost protection.
This is a execution fight, survivability fight. The DPS is good. We just need people not to die, that's all.
Okay. Starting full timer, 6 seconds. Here we go. And everyone stuck on the markers. Oh wait, stop. No go. Kermits. Okay. Again. In 5. Yeah, hunters are on skeletons only, basically.
Go.
Move.
Forward.
Okay, we got a few skeletons, that's fine. No, just kill the skeletons, we only got them, it's fine. But yeah, for the next time, like, you need to be as front as you can.
I know, sorry, I am very tuned out from all this talking. Something Matthias, of all people, should understand.
Matthias?
No, I just tune out and then switch back on 5 seconds for the call.
Oh, people are just lagging around for me, by the way.
East Abomination.
Okay. So, Soulweaver should be... Okay, Soulweaver is up at the southeast. Mark the skull. And no more soul drain. Just keeps. Weaver. You see a Soulweaver vocal about?
East Banshee.
Mark the skull.
Don't forget to heal major attacks.
Let's do what we did last time. One phase switch phase 2. Let's quickly finish up that. It's pretty good damage.
There is another Banshee east.
Yep. Mark the skull.
And an Abomination east.
Banshee west. Okay, second Banshee west. Again, same corner.
Southeast. Southeast Banshee.
Mark the skull. Don't touch the skeletons.
Abam east. And a Banshee east.
Oh.
Hop to chill.
Yep, hop it now.
Banshee southwest.
Skull. Banshee north, east.
Northeast.
Falling a bit behind the abomination.
Also,
the skeletons.
Also Banshee southeast.
Was that a ninja for longer? Or is it? Second abomination. Banshee's up, south as well. Phase 1 ending very soon.
Keep the DPS high, guys. More we can put out
Keep the skeletons. Don't touch the skeletons. Make sure you don't touch the skeletons.
Banshee up northeast.
Get to your positions.
Keep on the golems.
Elanus, cap, back off.
Okay.
Silence up.
I know not to get caught by the Banshee, but it
yeah. You can't get close to
I got frost bolted. Come on.
It was fucking visible.
Just keep on it. Keep doing what we're doing.
Do we need a res? We'll do. It's the only res we have for this fight. Keep in mind.
We don't have one.
Second greater for protection. Go. You should not be buying from this.
Allah? There you
go. 3, he's right next.
Mind control in 20.
What?
Frost blast coming soon. Bandage if you need to. Bandage if you need to now. Range. Stop DPS.
Tank, please announce when it's under us.
Oh, what the fuck? Heal the tanks. Heal the tanks.
That's unlucky.
That's not unlucky. That's fucking. That's bad. That's something we can avoid if melee stay equally spread out.
What was that?
Frost blast on tank and melee group.
The tanks ran in to get the mind control. They had like 2 seconds to go, and then they got frost blocked.
Free.
Never seen that.
Free. Okay, good one.
Mind control in 22.
No, mine was the last one.
Mind control in 10.
For the back.
Stop DPS.
Yeah, stop DPS now. Use bandage. Bandage now.
Free, did you do it?
And CC now.
Deadless is on it. Frost block. Hit the frostbolt.
Oh, that's been lagging. Did it go through? Group 2. Group 2, can you do it?
Been repositioned to right. Just try and link up to that.
Okay, group 1 again. I don't see group 3. Can't move the entire melee group back. You move back.
Okay, yep, it's alright. Well, we got at least one very good try and one not so good. So I don't know what exactly happened there, but like next time when the tanks move in, they should move on top of the tank that is currently tanking, exactly. Because if you are in 10-yard radius of the other melee group, you will chain the frost blast to them. Yeah, it's bad luck, but it's also something we can avoid completely.
By the way, Alla, I saw that attempt to backpedal out of that red circle.
Yeah. It's because I saw that tank ran away, and I thought, fuck, it must be under me. I have a screenshot that I only see... I don't see the thing on the ground, I only see the thing that goes up from the ground.
Okay, but yeah, that's all for tonight. Next week will be going again. Hopefully we won't be fucking up in the start of Spider Ring. We'll have a lot faster clear, and we can have more time on KT. We'll be stopping now.
Why did we start so late? 1 hour late.
This was actually last week was supposed to be a special time where we push 4 hours. But I think we'll need to open it up. Like we might want to go 4 hours until we actually kill KT.
I would say that would depend on how fast you are on a Wednesday.
Yeah, well, I mean, 1 hour extra is always 1 hour extra. Like, we can do it all in 6 hours, but if we have more time, then we have more time.
We hit the minimum boss count really for Wednesday, that wouldn't be bad.
But yeah, the first attempt was really good. Like, just got out of hand, and that's how it happens. Next time will be better.
Only the current main tank has to unequip his weapon. Really?
Well, I mean, the DPS, melee DPS might want as well, because like their Balliger just one-shot a healer basically, charge and...
Tank, what the DPS doing, you could be fucking // chicken to like a more relevant tank.
But yeah, the melee should have a macro to unequip their main hand when the man control is about to happen. Casters don't really do much when they're mind control. Melee really just... But yeah, thank you all for the raid. Have a good night, and please sign up for Wednesday and, well, not yet, but soon the next Sunday.
Macroing weapon unequip means that you definitely won't be killing anyone.
You guys should also consider signing up for Monday, AQ40. How we're doing is first come, first served. There are still 2 spots open in the raid. We would like to get a hunter and a mage. So there's that.
Best, you're logging into Guildbank, I've been told.
Yeah, I'm logging 1 second.
Where is it? Is it in Ironforge?
It's in Naxxramas, yeah. Hold on, I'm still logging it in.
I'm still flying, so don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm standing there.
Managed to save 1 times repair cost by half standing out.
Yeah, boy.
Have the officers considered using the position thing that the Rising, etc. had?
Yeah, we should probably use the fixed positioning. We just need to